Hello, welcome to Psalm Blog. Today, Psalm 9, Praise in the Middle of Pain. Merlin Carruthers was a man who spent time in prison whilst in the US Army. Then he came to know God through Jesus Christ. His life was transformed, and he went back into the army as a chaplain. Through those experiences, he wrote a book called Prison to Praise, which is about learning to give thanks to God in all circumstances. He knew the truth that David sings about so often in the Psalms. However bad the circumstances, God is still God and worthy of worship. In Psalm 9, David feels oppressed. He's suffering physically. Death is imminent. It seems at the doorstep. He's crushed. He's knocked about by evil people. And yet, he begins the psalm with these words: I will praise you with all my heart. I will tell of your wonders. There is always much to praise God for. The wonders of what he has done in the past, the vastness of the universe he's made. It's enormous beyond our comprehension. And yet the same God has made millions of different plants and flowers, animals, in all their intricacy and beauty. And God did not just set up the universe and leave it ticking away like a giant clock. Throughout history, and chiefly through his Son Jesus Christ, he's come down and become involved, deeply involved in our world. So much so, he let his Son die on the cross to save us. Reasons to praise God don't just come from the past. We can praise God in the present. God is all powerful and can even use bad things to work out for good purposes. This is not wishful thinking, or is it failing to name evil as evil, but it comes from belief in a God who really is all powerful and all good. Merlin Carruthers wrote this: We are not to be blind to the very real threats of evil in our lives. Seeing them for what they are only gives us greater cause to praise and thank God for working in them with perfect control and authority. But we're not to be preoccupied with the appearance of evil around us. We see it, admit our helplessness, cope with it in our own strength, and then turn to God. And so let's let God be God.